Hey everyone, Xenoverse 2 fans, and everyone else, this is the One-Handed Gamer, and today I'm going to show you a program to kind of spice up your Xenoverse 2 playthroughs if you've played through this game once or even multiple times. This program, and I'll leave a link to it in the description, is called the Character Randomizer. Now, as the name suggests, what this does is randomizes characters. It randomizes pretty much every aspect. Now, what you see here is character. What this will do is randomize pretty much your character. I suppose I've never used it, but this is what you can randomize the supers, the ultimates, the evasives, da 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 da. Include CAC transform. Skill sets, you can randomize pretty much everything about your character if you want. Now, this is the big part. My favorite part is randomizing quests. As you can see here, you can randomize in the story cutscene characters, character skills, blah blah blah. And pretty much the same thing in all of these except the randomizing cutscene characters. Now, what this will do is randomizing characters will randomize both the enemies and the allies, that the extra allies you get on that mission, who sometimes you have to protect, and if they die the mission's over. Now you also get the option to include modded characters, which you can download on various sites and nexus, videogamemods.com, what have you. And the modded characters I like because they add basically infinite replay value. You can do all this on parallel quests. Now, on expert missions, a few things about this that you have to be very careful when randomizing expert missions is in expert missions where you're mind controlled and have to find a copy of yourself, that breaks. What I mean by that is you'll fight a random character from the roster, and after you beat that character, you won't be able to exit the dimension and get back to the quest. So for those parallel quests, do not randomize characters, and for the tutorial parallel quests, the Great Ape one, don't randomize because they won't do the first attack in the sequence in the quest. Also, in the tutorial parallel quest, do not randomize before doing the tutorials in either of these. Cause, and I know this could be a deal breaker for some, but you can go back and forth, so you can unrandomize it, and I'll get to that in a minute. But time patrollers that you go up and talk to in hopes of fighting and getting Dragon Balls, those don't work. Basically, you go up and talk to them, and they'll say something. They'll appear as characters from your roster, and they won't fight you. Now, time patrollers that just show up like on at the end of Explosion and on Namek, they do fight, but I don't seem to be able to get Dragon Balls, so do not randomize this when you're doing the tutorial quest to unlock the other quests if you haven't already, because you won't be able to progress through the tutorial quests. And this right here will be very important for people who want to hunt Dragon Balls, because this will restore basically the quest to their original form. You'll fight the original characters and all that good stuff. Now, another thing you got to realize is, and this is playing with mods in general, as sometimes this can happen, is sometimes quests can break. They may have infinite loading screens, or characters won't show up to fight, and the quest will be, you can't progress. Now, this is rare, but it does happen. And when this does happen, your game isn't forever broken. You don't have to do a bunch of crazy stuff to get it fixed. All you have to do is either restore default, Or you can re-randomize it and that fixes it. But I mean, it's very rare. It's none of that's a real deal breaker. And if you're using mods, they have a free wishes mod. You can just Google free Xenoverse 2 free wishes mod or go to videogamemods.com, what have you. Anyway, it's called the free wishes mod, and it'll basically, you don't have to find the Dragon Balls. Now, basically, that covers all of that. So I am going to show you what this mod looks like in action. First, you're going to select what you want. I'm going to select modded characters because I like to play with mod characters, even though sometimes they break, but it's very rare. And I'm going to include the skills. What the skills will do is, like, if you're fighting Goku in a quest, he could use Frieza's skills. You can have both original skills and skills you download, modded skills, basically. Skills from modded characters or just skills in general. Once you get all that selected, you're going to want to hit randomize quest, and it'll say selected items randomized successfully, and it'll do that. Next, we're going to go to the game itself. Now, when using mods, you want to launch the game from here, wherever your Steam is located. Mine is on an SSD, but usually it's program files 86. You want to go to the game directory, which is this, and then go to bin. And you always want to launch it from here. That's where you launch it when you play with mods. So let's launch the game. And I've turned sound and music off because it's really loud. It was the first attempt I tried to shoot this video, and yeah. And it's back on. Oh, wait a minute. So yeah, the music in this is like super loud. And so yeah. I didn't want to like hurt anyone's ears and stuff. And yeah, I have a mod that lets me play as Hinata and Naruto. Woohoo! Waiting for it to come. Okay. So we're going to do a parallel quest, and so this video doesn't get too long, we're going to do let's do a short one. I guess I'll do the first one. I'm level 99, so that'll pretty much be, quick. So, and I'm just going to select characters randomly. And as you can see, I have hundreds of modded characters. I have Ichigo's hollow form, I have Sailor Moon, then I have Chi-Chi, anyway, I have characters from all types of media. Alien X, in fact, I think I'll play as Alien X in this one. But yeah, all forms of media I have characters. Now let's randomize the other two. Johnny Bravo. Okay. And who else? Ging, God of Destruction. Alright. Now, if the program worked, which it pretty much always does, it should show random characters. Okay. Now, as we can see here, we have Kisame from Naruto. I have Alien X fighting Kisame. And one of the guys is down. And I have like 200 Naruto characters. So that's why a bunch of these are showing up. So, as you can see, it picked random characters and another default Xenoverse 2 character from one of the DLCs. So the program's working, random characters are showing up, and I got the ultimate finish. So yeah, that was a quick one. I'm level 99, so that wasn't hard at all. But as you can see, the program did what it was supposed to do. Now, like I said, I'll leave a link to the program in the description. You don't need anything else, no mod dependencies, no nothing. All you need is this program. The only thing you'll need is something to unzip the folder. You can use WinRAR, 7-zip, any of those. And if using WinRAR, you don't have to pay for it. If it asks you to pay, just exit out unless you want to pay something to support the company. But yeah, and if you ever want to re-randomize it, just click this. If you needed to restore default to fix some issues, just, restore the backup. And yeah, that's it for the randomizer. But always remember, when modding, load from bin. And I may make a how to mod video. There's several on here, including one guy that goes really in depth. So, you can just search that. But one thing I will say before I go is one thing the guy didn't explain in his video. It goes really in depth, and I guess I'll leave a link to his video in the description. But when choosing a destination, when you get the modding tool, the tool to install mods, make the destination here, bin and the exe file. In his video, he just says put it in your Xenoverse 2 directory. But that doesn't work, because if you do that, it'll have nothing to select. You have to go into the bin file and select this destination and all that. And yeah, so that's it. If you want a bit more variety in your Xenoverse 2, download this. If something happens, just press restore default or re-randomize. You don't have to do a bunch of legwork. And sometimes things go wrong with mods. It's just the nature of modding. Anyway, God bless, Jesus loves y'all, and have a great day. Bye-bye.